After being founded in 2009 by industry veterans, Machine Games immediately began pitching projects to publishers. One of these publishers was Bethesda, who had recently gained access to id Software and all of its franchises. Although every pitch by Machine Games was shot down, Bethesda offered them an id property to work on. Machine Games' creative director Jens Mathies had gotten his start in the industry making Quake mods, so the chance to work on another id franchise was a dream come true. The company ultimately chose to work on a new entry of Wolfenstein. Machine Games was invited to meet with id Software in Texas. The team thought they'd have to pitch their own Wolfenstein concept, but it was actually the other way around. id were already confident that Machine Games would do the series justice, and wanted to pitch their id Tech 5 engine to Machine Games. Their collaboration with Bethesda proved to be fruitful, with Machine Games receiving full creative freedom and no pressure to include multiplayer. Story was considered to be an integral part of the New Order. The basic premise of the game, a world where the Nazis won World War II, proved to be a well of creativity. While the cast is full of exaggerated personalities like General Death's Head, the team wanted to portray the Nazis as humans, rather than caricatures. They were careful to make the threat and the ideology of the Nazis feel consistent and threatening. While it was tempting to make them a joke, Mathies believed it would be a missed opportunity to assume the Nazis were evil and not show the player why they were evil. He argued that games can put you on the receiving end of cruelty in a way that other media can't. The game's 1960s setting was a deliberate choice, as a lot of progressive values such as sexual liberation and human rights became a mainstream concern in the 60s. The team felt it would be interesting to pervert that by having the 60s ruled by Nazis who hold opposing values. It was important to id that series protagonist BJ remained a hero, rather than become a morally ambiguous anti-hero. The designers were sure to reveal things to both BJ and the player at the same time, so that the player and the character were both on the same page. Mathies felt this technique was effective, but oddly rare in games.